blockchain data from Mason, the world's biggest crypto exchange, said in temporary pause withdrawals, which we know these temporarily paused means that you'll never be able to get your money out. And that's why there's been nearly $2 billion withdrawn. And if you're stuck with your money left on here, it's more than likely gone. Scrutiny of how crypto exchanges such as Binance and now bankrupt former rival FTX handles customers' deposits is under close scrutiny from users and regulators, right? And that's a major thing. And VINCENZO'S Go Crypto Investing. This is an emergency announcement in the continuing saga that is the liquidity crunch and crisis of 2022, as predicted by old Vincenzo. Binance withdrawals hit 1.9 billion in 24 hours, data affirmed by Reuters. Binance withdrawals surge as concerns about the reserve report spoke. Binance halts, breaking news, withdrawals of U.S. major USDCs, right? Because there's essentially a bank run on Binance right now. And this is, as you do know, this is the telltale sign, as with the FTXs, the Celsiuses, the Three Arrows Capitals, the BlockFis, and the FTX. This means they're going to probably file bankruptcy within the next hours to weeks to days. London, Binance has seen withdrawals of 1.9 billion in the last 24 hours, blockchain data from Mason, the world's biggest crypto exchange, said in a temporary pause withdrawals, which we know these temporarily paused means that you'll never be able to get your money out. And that's why there's been nearly $2 billion withdrawn. And if you're stuck with your money left on here, it's more than likely gone. Scrutiny of how crypto exchanges such as Binance and now bankrupt former rival FTX handles customers' deposits is under close scrutiny from users and regulators, right? And that's a major thing. And I mean, that's, to me, as bearish as you can get for Binance. If you have money on Binance, it's not good. It's more than likely going to be wiped out. And that's why we always say use a Ledger Nano X, a crypto hard wallet, to keep your crypto safe. If it's not your keys, it's not your crypto. And I don't know what's going on with this. If it's not your keys, it's not your crypto. And we're having a little bit of a bounce because the US dollar tanked today. But that news from Binance will supersede in Trump, all forcing a momentum from this little pump that we're having because of the dollar coming out. And what I'd be watching out for is something sneakily dangerous, that you're in this big, with this news that just came out, this big rising wedge right here, or bear flag, another bear flag, just like we've been having in Bitcoin. And this, I think, is what you're in now, is you're going to be in this big bear flag right here. Again, we've had continuations of bear flags, and I think this one's going to bring you right down into that target of 13,336, a target that we've had for almost a year now, as you had bear flag 1, bear flag 2, bear flag 3, and now bear flag 4, and they broke down, and I'm telling you right now, this one's going to break down. Even though if there's bullish pressure from the Fed, the inflation news coming out, this Binance news is going to supersede all that. And I could see the next breakdown in Bitcoin. If it starts all the way up here at 19 or 18,000, this next leg to the downside in Bitcoin is going to be a crippling 30%. And it's going to bring you to that 13,333 target. And it's going to bring you awfully close to that 11,495.49 price target. And the same thing with XRP. I don't understand what's going on with this. The same thing with XRP. You can see we're sitting up here after we had a nice little rally from the top part of this volume indicator, and we got above this 37 cents, and we've been trading sideways since, just below the moving averages. I think on the next leg to the downside, you're going to clear this 26 cents and you're going to hit this 18 to 20 cent low. You could get a quick spike up to 50 cents, but that would be an ultimate reversal pattern up there, as I think there's a big catastrophic flush coming, and all across the board in crypto. Even though a lot of things are down 60 to 80%, I think there's another huge leg to the downside. Even if the stock market continues to rally like it is, I think the cryptos are going to roll over based on that Binance news. That's huge breaking news, and I foresee maybe a quick run up to 50 cents, but I foresee in the next month this breaks the 29 cents and we start to come all the way down here to that 18 to 22 cent target, and we get into that top part of the shit house, or the golden accumulation zone, as I could foresee the next leg to the downside, and conservatively from current price, a 48% fall from current price on the next leg to the downside in XRP. And that's the same thing across the board. Ethereum, you've been struggling in the same area ever since we had that beautiful pump that we called back here. Ethereum, 1288. You could make a run up to 1680. Not likely. More likely is you get rejected somewhere in between the moving averages there. But the next leg to the downside in Ethereum, you're going to break this 1089, and you got a lot of error between 1089 and $223. And I think there's a big collapse coming. And don't be bought into this hype train that's going on in the stock market, as I believe crypto will continue down, and there's a potential for an 80% crash from current price in Ethereum. Like, subscribe, and share. Peace and love.